G'day Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on pickleball.com, New Jersey Fives clinch Premier title over DC Pickleball team. The New Jersey Fives came into the MLP Major League Pickleball mid-season tournament in Grand Rapids, Michigan as the only undefeated team at the Premier level. They're now leaving Belknap Park with that classification still intact, just $80,000 richer. The team featuring Annalie Waters, or ALW, Zane Navratil, Mari Humberg, and Will Howes outlasted the DC Pickleball team to secure the victory and remain undefeated so far. Waters, who New Jersey selected with the number 2 overall pick in April's draft, certainly proved her worth on Sunday as she earned wins with Humberg in women's doubles and Howes in mixed doubles to bring on the Dream Breaker, where her team eventually triumphed. That's been the formula for success for the Fives so far this season. All of their matches have gone to a deciding singles contest, save for their lone regulation victory over the Dallas Flash in Saturday's semi-finals. At only 17 years old, Waters has done essentially all there is to do in pro pickleball sphere, except win an MLP title. The year is far from over, and results from Grand Rapids don't count towards the season-long standings. But coming out on top at an event where all teams are competing has to count for something. Waters sees even bigger things ahead for New Jersey for the rest of the 2024 campaign. I feel like we have a great team chemistry, and I wouldn't want to trade any of them for anybody, she said of her teammates. I think we have a strong rest of the season in mind. New Jersey will look to keep its undefeated season alive at MLP Salt Lake City, running July 25 through 28, which will be the first MLP event to take place in Utah. The Texas Ranchers beat in-state rivals Dallas Flash in another Dream Breaker, 21-15, to finish in third place. Thanks ever so much for making it this far into the update. Please be sure to hit subscribe and like, comment, and rate on the platform you're watching or listening to it on, so this and future episodes can be found by and shared with other fellow pickleballers. Second thing to know, as also shared on pickleball.com, Tellez Aces claim Challenger Championship at MLP mid-season tournament. The Brooklyn Aces captured the Challenger level championship at the MLP mid-season tournament on Sunday with a 3-1 victory over the Las Vegas Night Owls. Las Vegas started the match strong with a 26-24 triumph in mixed doubles, courtesy of Judith Castillo and Chao Yi Wang, who edged Lena Pagiamate and Lane Sleeth. Correction, that is women's doubles. Brooklyn, however, wouldn't drop another battle the rest of the way. Daniel De La Rosa and Pablo Tellez were dominant in a 25-17 men's doubles win over Mo Alhuni and Anderson Scarpa. Sleeth and De La Rosa then edged Wang and Alhuni 26-24 in the first mixed doubles encounter before Pagiamate and Tellez officially clinched the title for Brooklyn with a flawless 25-17 victory over Castillo and Scarpa. I think it really comes down to a team of fighters. Everyone's willing to put everything out there every single day. They work hard in between events. They come early. They come ready to practice, said Aces general manager Samin Odwani. I've just been so blessed to be around this group. We're coming for that full season championship, baby. This is just step one. Winning was particularly sweet for Tellez, who participated in his first MLP tournament with Brooklyn since being traded from the Premier level's Texas Ranchers. There's no denying that the Colombian was eager to shine under the circumstances, and he certainly did. I think the team helped a lot with the transition from Premier to Challenger, said Tellez. We have a very professional staff. We have a full-time coach, full-time trainer, and an amazing GM. And everybody just came together to get this win. The SoCal Hard Eights finished third in Challenger by defeating the Miami Pickleball Club 3-2 in a match that concluded 21-19 in a Dream Breaker. Third thing to know, as shared on Bloomberg.com, companies are ditching golf for pickleball to get deals done. Corporate bookings at pickleball clubs are surging as companies realise the sport is cheaper, less time-consuming, and easier to play. Look out golf, pickleball is coming for your corporate schmoozers. While golf courses have long been hailed as the premier venue for closing deals and wooing clients, a growing number are finding that pickleball saves them time and money, while being more inclusive and easier to play for newcomers. Corporate bookings at pickleball clubs across the US spiked in June from the previous month, according to PodPlay, a sports venue booking platform. Individual pickleball club operators back this up, saying that company events are increasing exponentially. Ace Pickleball Club, with locations in various US states, has had a steady flow of corporate gatherings, co-founder Joe Sexton said, with event requests and new locations piling up even before they open. Greg Railson, Chief Marketing Officer of Pickleballers Club in Chantilly, Virginia, said corporate bookings have roughly tripled since 2021. New York's Lifetime Health Club is fielding 10 to 20 corporate booking inquiries per week, more than 5 times last year's volume. The court is becoming especially popular among lawyers, bankers, and realtors looking to expand their professional circles. In Rochester Hills, Michigan, pickleball instructor Robert Dunn said he sees lawyers with clients, business types talking shop, and auto industry executives bringing suppliers and purchasers to play. Even if the intent isn't business, business is often a topic of conversation, Dunn said. Chicago-based real estate broker Colin Hebson said he's observed a similar trend and has become a convert himself after using the golf course to entertain for 25 years. A key part of the appeal is that pickleball is much less intimidating than golf for those who haven't played before. If you've never golfed before and I invite you on the golf course because I want to network with you and do business, it's almost impossible to be able to keep up, he said. I can take someone onto the pickleball court who has never touched a pickleball paddle before, and I can show them how to play, and they would have a good time in under 10 minutes. It's also much more efficient. Hebson can finish a couple of games of pickleball in under 2 hours versus taking half the day to golf. To top it off, 2 hours at Hebson's Pickleball Club costs $80 versus $600 to $700 to entertain on the golf course. Matthew Norman, Senior Director of Events at a South Carolina pickleball club called Crush Yard, said companies are seeing a greater return on investment with pickleball. Everyone involved spends more time with each other under one roof, and the event time is a max of 3 hours instead of 5, he said. This allows executives to schedule events starting around 4 p.m. so staff can still work most of the day. So far this year, Crush Yard said it has already put on 10 events for companies that normally do golf. Golf, of course, isn't going anywhere. The sport experienced a surge in popularity during the pandemic, and the National Golf Foundation said recently that on-course golfers have increased for 6 straight years, and golf is gaining popularity with women and people of colour. Even with these inroads, 74% of golfers are still men and 78% are white, according to the foundation. This has prompted some die-hard golfers to shift to pickleball in order to tap into a broader and more diverse pool of clients, according to Richard Green, co-founder of pickleball club SPF Chicago. After noticing that some of their colleagues seem less than jazzed about an afternoon on the green, executives at one Chicago-based marketing company decided to host a pickleball tournament this year. They saw pickleball as a way of reaching out to get more engagement out of employees who don't like to golf, Green said. Minneapolis-based life coach Jasna Berza began inviting clients to play pickleball when she realised it would help them to loosen up. Berza, who works with executives, lawyers, and entrepreneurs, said it's a welcome alternative to the golf course for many of the women she coaches. A lot of my female clients are like, I have kids, I don't have time to spend 7 hours on the course, she said. It's also been transformative for her relationships with clients who do golf, many of whom she used to walk the green with. There are no pretensions. You see them miss a point. There's so much vulnerability on the court, she said. What I love is that you see adult men and women engaging in trash talk. People are competitive, but it's not as serious as golf. Paddles up.